Vlogmas day 9. Look at this, 2 days in a row, here I am in front of the camera. I just got back from dropping the children at school and had my brekkie. So I'm going to do my Advents, and then I've got a little bit of yarn to dye, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the day wrapping some Chrissy prezzies. Because I've got 2 big bags full sat on our rocking chair, and I would quite like to be able to sit in the rocking chair myself. So I'm going to get them wrapped and put away, and then that will be a little bit of mental and physical space cleared. Excuse me, I've been told lots that I drink really loudly. I try really hard not to do that, so if I do slurp on my vlogs, I apologise. It's a subconscious thing. Unconscious, not subconscious, it's unconscious. I do it without thinking. So anyway, Paula's day 9, here we go. It's quite a big one. How exciting. Ooh, wow. Got a sparkly dark green shiny. I know what I'm going to do with all these shinies, but I've just not got around to organising it yet. Little tea light, I'm going to light some of those in a minute, make it smell nice in my kitchen. I've got a Snickers today. I've got a mermaid brush. How adorable is that? And these are my 2 minis of the day. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm loving doing that shawl. That was definitely a good choice for these yarns. It's working out really, really well. Next is my Luli Advent swap from Anne. All prettily packaged up. Ooh, that is so magical and pretty. This is Nora George yarns. I've never had any Nora George before, and it's called Little Spruce. That is the perfect colour to represent a little spruce. Oh, thank you very much, Anne. That's lovely. And now here is Cherie's number 9. We've got lemon ginger manuka honey, yum yum. That's a good one for this as well. I've got a raspberry ruffle and hand-drawn yarn millennial unicorns. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. It's like pastel neons. Look at that, it's gorgeous. Can it focus on the yarn? A bit too close maybe? Yeah, that's better. Oh, so pretty. Thank you, Cherie. And so now, number 9 of my tea is a holiday blend. And that is organic black tea with cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, pepper and orange. Ooh. I might have that one when I start wrapping my presents. No, I might save it till this afternoon. Have a nice coffee when I'm wrapping my prezzies, but that sounds delicious. So I'm going to scoff my chockies, then I'm going to get on with my dyeing, and I'll show you what I'm working on once it's done. Ooh. Well, it's been a little while since I last spoke to you. I have been a busy bee. I did my dyeing first. I spent up until just after 2 o'clock wrapping the prezzies, which was very successful, and I've got everything done that I can now until I've got some more presents in, and then I just spent the last sort of 3/4 of an hour, not even quite that really, working on my scrappy Advent socks, which, oh my goodness, when I've finished the second stripe of the day I'll check in and show you. But the 2 colours I've got in today they just look so beautiful in it. They couldn't be better. I'm thrilled to pick bits with them, I really am. So it's already time to go and get the children. Monday nights is swimming lesson nights. However, Ivy doesn't have her swimming lesson anymore. She just goes for a swim when Cosmo has his lesson. Cosmo's currently in a class at 5:30, which is an absolute nightmare for me. He used to have a lesson at about 4 o'clock or 4:30, which was so much better because we could just go straight to it from school and have a drink and a snack in the cafe before, and then go for a swim, come home, get tea. Whereas now, at the moment, it's come home and then go back out again, and it is just so hard. I am so exhausted by 5:30, and I'm not finding that easy at all. In fact, what with illness and things, we've barely managed a swimming lesson in the last month, I'd say. So I rang earlier to ask if I could transfer him to an early day, an earlier time on a Monday. The problem being that Monday is the only day I can really do his lesson, because I don't think it's fair to ask anybody else to take them for that. And I work the other days. Well, I don't work Tuesday, but Tuesday is already busy, and by home time I'm absolutely exhausted from other things, so that wouldn't work either. But they haven't got any slots available, and the people who work reception at the sports centre aren't allowed to freeze the account until I can get a spot, which is a bit of a pain in the backside also. So I've had to email the lady who coordinates the swimming lessons, and I'm waiting to hear back from her to see if she can put his, because every week that we don't attend we lose the money for that week's swimming lesson, because you pay for them in blocks of 12. Well, they've just actually swapped over to monthly direct debit, which is a lot better, but I haven't actually gone on to that yet because I'd still got so many payments stacked up for him. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from her. I just can't do it, especially this time of year when it's dark, it's cold, we're exhausted, but we've already sat down and got cosy and relaxed a bit. I just find it too hard. So that's that. So now I'm just on my way to pick them up, and then we're going to go back and just take it easy. The Christmas elves did put something in their advent stocking, but this Christmas elf, after their behaviour yesterday afternoon and this morning, doesn't really feel like actually going to the effort of organising that, because the elves make the suggestions, but it's this Wally who has to see them through, and Cosmo in particular is just too giddy and silly, and that's making him get very daft. Sorry, that was a little bit strange, because some young people from the secondary school just thought it was okay to walk in front of my moving car, which was handy. I'd like to say that was a one-off occurrence, but it's not. Oh crap. Do you know, coming up the road to pick Cosmo up, it's an absolute nightmare. I'm going to stop talking. But you can't guess where I am. Yes, that's right, I'm in bed. Well, on bed. But I'm turning in for the night, and I just wanted to show you, because I promised you I would, and I know this isn't daylight, but here are the two colours from today, the little spruce, and then this one is the millennial unicorn. And see what I mean? See how perfect they look. It's all so random, and yet they're meant to be. I will try and get around to showing you this in daylight tomorrow. It's a bit of a busy day. I'll be in town in the morning, but hopefully I might get to capture something interesting while I'm there, or at some point through the day at the very least. Anyway, it's night-night from Gingy. Night-night. And night-night from me. Sleep tight.